Alright, Progresso CEB day, I think it's day 18. Let's take a look. Today is, probably should have done this before I hit record, but at least I get to show you my expense labor report. Wow, today's day 20. Real quick, check this out. Our second block run started on day 13 and ended on day 19. And let's see, day 13 was actually only like a half day at the most. It was really like a third of a day, like between a third and a half a day. So you can see on that day we did 200 blocks and 11 wheelbarrows. And then we did 11 wheelbarrows, 12 wheelbarrows, 8 wheelbarrows, 11 wheelbarrows, and we did 2 days of 600 blocks. So we got a lot better, a lot more efficient at pressing block, and we did it in a shorter time frame. So our cost per block went down, which is good. And that was kind of expected because the rain has abated. So anyway, as you can see, I took apart the press once again. Here's all the beautiful blocks. I don't think I made a video the other day, but yeah, or yesterday, excuse me. I didn't make a video yesterday, but we did 600 blocks. So we took the hopper off, and then I started taking the press apart. Actually, at one point I had the press chamber apart too. These two top plates here, I removed. We cleaned them, and when I put it back together, what I was aiming for was that these, these slots there and there on these plates, that they were more or less lined up like that, and also that the tops were lined up, because what had happened is this top side had dropped, this back side had dropped, and this was high. So that has now been corrected, and everything is on the same plane here, which is critical. The other thing I did this time, actually, this is the first time I've ever taken it apart to this level. Up until now, I had just been working with it as it was. I mean, we had moved some things, and we had tweaked things, and I had removed these top plates here before, but no, I never really did all of it, because this is the first time I've really had people working for me, or working with me, that I can get stuff done quickly. Because when you're doing this by yourself, you can do it, but it takes 10 times the time. I don't think that's an exaggeration. So what I did this time, as I was saying, was I used a square to make sure that the distance from here to here was the same as from here to here, and vice versa. And I got it basically centered. Like the distance from here to here is more or less the same from the distance from, it's, within like a 16th at the most. I'd say it's more like a 32nd off. So that's decent. And with the help of Ryan, aka Chibu, and Alvaro, we were able to get those real tight. We're not quite done torquing everything down, but we're getting it way tighter than it was. When I was taking this apart, there were a lot of bolts that were a lot looser than I would have expected. So what we're doing this time is we're using a lever to get some mechanical advantage and get these real tight. And then while I've got it apart, I've got to fix a fluid leak in one of these hoses, and a couple very small leaks over here on this. And as far as soil we did today, we got that much soil made, which is like enough for about 500, 600 blocks. So this is a pretty productive day. All right, day 20.